Bandai, honey, it's so sweet of you to make a full course meal. Candlelight dinner. This is an anniversary, you know. We finally are to the point where I can not have you shackled behind your back. You're becoming such a lovely wife. At least you haven't done something like take a beloved franchise and constantly milk it with money and release a game that has over $236 worth of DLC. Surely you've never done something like that, right? Honey? Honey?
We can't keep getting away with this!
I can't keep getting away with this. That's what I tell myself. They can't keep getting away with this! Oh, wait. Yeah, they can. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm here again, pissed off about something else. I'll tell you. Naruto Shinobi Strikers. Yes. I'm not going to act like I've played every single Naruto game in the world. But, damn it, I played a good bit of them growing up. I enjoy them. Why? Because I enjoy Naruto. I enjoy anime. But Naruto has always held a special spot. Because not only did it have the cool combat that DBZ put in, with even more fine-tuned animations, it had cool, relatable moves that you can make fun of, that you can imitate with your friends alone at PE and have people stare at you and be like, wow, those guys are fucking weirdos. But that was me! That was me and my friends! And I was fine with that. So when I finally heard that they were giving us what we wanted, a third-person Naruto game that was going to be on the levels of Tenkaichi, yeah, I was excited. You know, we had Uzumaki Chronicles. We had all those fucking shitty PSP games that the Naruto games had. We had them. I'm not going to even talk about the Storm series because the Storm series was garbage. And if you disagree with me on that, that's fine. That's your prerogative. It was a fighting game. It was a poorly done fighting game that was rehashed and reused. But Shinobi Strikers was supposed to be the game changer. You were going to be able to make your own fucking ninja. Put the own jutsus you wanted in there. You were about to be the best ninja in the fucking world. But no! They had to go and fuck it up! Now the thing about Shinobi Strikers is the concept itself was good. You had missions, you had PvP, and everybody was going to be cool with that. But the execution of how you got stuff, how you progressed your character, and the fucking season passes. I hate season passes. I hate fucking DLC. DLC, in my opinion, was bullshit. When it started to sell you parts of the game that should just be included in the beginning, later down the line, I don't care if it was supporting the game long into the line. And to be honest, it's 2023, and with a game like Shinobi Strikers that came out in 2018, it's pretty staggering it still has players. However, there's a reason it has fucking players. It's because they're milking their damn players for every fucking cent they want. Now, if you don't know about Naruto Shinobi Strikers, let's go ahead and break down the things that were great and bad. Because to be honest, there were small bits of Naruto Shinobi Strikers that was fucking fun. There were small bits. There were small bits that I was able to actually get some enjoyment out of. And then the crushing reality set in that this is all you get. You don't get to pass go. You don't get $200. You go back to the fucking bathroom in the Walgreens and masturbate to the pictures on your phone because you're a fucking sad individual. That's what you get to do. That's what you get to do. But personally, Naruto Shinobi Strikers had some good aspects, had some bad aspects. So let's get into the good ones. The good ones. Co-op. It was a fucking Naruto game that gave you co-op missions that was able to be played online and, you know, in some aspects was really good. They had boss battles. They had, you know, capture the flag, capture the scroll, do this, XX, whatever. You got to be in your 3-man team, 4 actually, but 4-man team, and you got to fuck around as a ninja with your friends. And you had your own custom character. Now, the character customization options, there's a lot. There's a ton of stuff you can do to your character. You can make them completely super edgy. I'm fucking spent thousands of dollars on Roblox to make this character look cool. And then you could just fucking slap on a damn stupid ass t-shirt with a Sharingan on it and be Madara Uchiha. I mean, seriously. Has anyone ever thought about Madaru Uchiha? I'll talk about Madaru Uchiha later, okay? So, in aspects of the co-op, it was fun. The customization of your character, it was pretty good. Now, where the customization kind of fell off, clothes, unfortunately, have skills locked to them that either give you more ninjutsu, more health, it shortens the cooldown here, deals more damage, yada yada. Now, you can change those aspects of those clothes, which was okay. That was great. But how you acquired clothes was the fucking stupid part. And this is my first point of why it's shit. I'm not even going to go super into detail about the missions because they were good. You got to play missions co-op with your friends in squads. That's all that needs to be said there. Getting back to the clothes. The clothes and customization options with your weapons, your outfits and all that. The skills locked to the clothes, that's not a bad aspect. You're able to change them and go re-put skills on certain clothes. Yeah, you gotta spend money, so it's a little bit of a grind to get it. But the acquisition of clothes is where I'll start my bitching rant. So, you just logged into Shinobi Strikers. And the first thing you get is your daily login splash screen, which gives you 4 normal scrolls and 3 good scrolls, whatever. And you're probably like, what do I do with these scrolls? You take it to the shop and you identify the scroll and it gives you some random outfit, weapon, accessory, etc. Something for your character. Now the negative about this, the first negative. Let's just elephant in the fucking room. It's loot boxes! There's about 5 different tiers of scrolls. And they're fucking loot boxes. That's number 1. So in this game, to acquire shit, I randomly have to draw them from fucking scrolls. Now, is it hard to get scrolls? No. You could do solo missions, you get a scroll every time you level up. You could do challenges, you get a scroll, you get multiple scrolls when you do the challenges. There's events that go on. Yep. However, the negative part about these scrolls is there's paid scrolls, moonlight scrolls, that have the best drop chance. If I open a fucking page on something and it gives me percentage drop, this is now a gacha game. It's already a gacha game, so it's already in the fucking trash. Because why would I play this game over and over and over when some fuckwit can just spend money, buy these scrolls, and just be better than me? Because the game doesn't require skill. No. And I'll get into the combat and why it's kind of shitty later. But let's get back to these weapons and items and stuff. So first you pull scrolls to try getting outfits that look cool. Well, the problem is your character is either male or female. There's only 2 genders in this game. Crazy enough, right? Well, the problem is if I was pulling scrolls and my character is a male, I should only get male items, right? No. So you're able to pull female items you can't wear or use. Now, if you want to go spend some money, in-game money or real money, to get a reassignment surgery, you can do that. But why the fuck would I do that if I'm playing this character? Why would I go rechange my gender? Why would I go do that? So why am I pulling from both the female and the male table? That's fucking stupid. It's stupid just right there on its own. There's no pass go. Let's stop right there. That's dumb. So a loot box system that you're already able to pay money and be better than people, because we already established that certain items have certain skills and certain skills are better than other skills, right? Yep. So if you want to make your character look cool and have the best skills, you're already following a goddamn meta. That's bad. Bad in the trash. I'm already over it with the loot boxes. Now you can buy certain items and weapons and certain accessories with in-game currency. You can't buy them all though. There's certain things that are only locked during certain events when you get certain scrolls. And if you have more scrolls stacked up to just keep pulling, I mean, fuck, you're ahead of the game right there. And to be honest, I've ran into some people, and particularly the weapons. The weapons, man, I don't know what this fucking dual flaming sword that everybody is pulling that I played recently just to kind of get my bearings on what I disliked about this game to make this video. This dual fucking weapon sword, it's kind of fucking bullshit. But that's going into the combat, so we'll push that off. So, customizing your character, it's pretty good. The loot box system, it's terrible. Loot boxes deserve the trash. But that's not the only thing. That's not the only blemish that they have. In the ninja store, you can buy certain jutsus. Your scrolls can't pull jutsus, so that's cool. That's great. But that moves me on to the next aspect of character customization. Your jutsus. Now, if you watch the Storm series rant where I spent 30 minutes, that was an hour-long recording of me just fucking ranting about an entire series, fucking you over on jutsu, well, you can understand why. It's because at one point, we had more. We had more to use. Now, does this game remedy that and give us more jutsu? Yes. There's a fuck ton of jutsu. There's every damn jutsu in the world. Crazy enough, there's every jutsu I can fucking imagine in this game. And you can mix and match them on your character. Now your character has certain classes, attack, range, defense, or healing, and certain jutsus are only linked to that class. Which is kind of annoying, but whatever, you're able to swap those classes on the fly mid-match when you die, it's all good. So that's not bad. The jutsu selection, cool. However, we're not going to get into the combat yet, because there's a whole plethora of shit I want to get onto the combat, the movement, and all that. Not getting there yet. Hold on, just keep teasing you a little bit. How you get the jutsus. This is where sin number 2 comes in. Now, did I tell you I hate DLC? Now, if a DLC adds on, like the Witcher 3 DLCs, they added so much to it. They're games in themselves, so they're worth it. Personally, Dragon Age Origins, that's another one. The first game had actual DLC that was enjoyable. And then you have games like this. So we already got a gacha game installed inside the fucking system to pull clothes. What else could we do to piss off our fan base? Oh, yeah. We could lock certain jutsus behind season passes. Yeah, you fucking heard me right. Now, you're probably asking yourself, well, obviously, it can't be that bad. Yeah, it can. There are, count them, 6 season passes. 6, mind you. Season passes. You're probably asking yourself, well, what does season passes entail? Like, it can't be that bad. To get certain jutsus, you have to train under certain VR masters. Now, the VR masters are your favorite wacky characters from Naruto, including the villains, the good guys. It doesn't matter. It's everybody. Okay, well, that's not bad. Make them a VR master. You play the game, and you level them up, and you get items, weapons, you get outfits, and you get their jutsu, so you're able to use them. That's not that bad, right? Wrong. The season passes lock these fucking characters behind them. So 6 season passes over $269 worth of DLC. 6 season fucking passes with each character being $4 a piece. Yeah, you heard me right. So, I have to buy the season passes to stay meta? What if you release a broken jutsu under fucking Madara? What if you release Obito? What if you release Otsuseki? One of the fucking Kaguya people. They do, actually. And actually, even more so, recently, they've released 2 just by itself jutsus. By itself for $2. The one finger piercing hell that the Raiju Kage used, and the fucking flying Raijin that I think the 4th Hokage used, if I'm correct on this one. And when I'm talking about these VR masters that hide certain jutsus, I don't know why you would use any other one besides Madara Uchiha. And seriously, is there even an anime character that's stronger than Madara Uchiha? And I'm referring to the Renin Tenshin Madara Uchiha with the internal Mangekyo Sharingan and the Rinnegan Dojutsus with the Rikyo Path ability, equipped with the Ganbai and the control of the Jin Gendo Majin, a complete Sasuno and Hirashima Senju's DNA implanted in his chest so he could perform the Mangekyo Kekai Genkai and the Yin Yang release ninjutsu as well, be extremely skilled in Taijutsu and Bokyo Jutsu. And seriously, is there even a character that could possibly even touch Madara Uchiha, let alone defeat him? And I'm not talking about the Endo Tenshin and Madara Uchiha, I'm talking about the Gendo Renin Tenshin Uchara Madara either. Hell, I'm not even talking about the Jim Chirikin Gendo Renin Tenshin Madara Uchiha with the Eternal Mangekyo and Sharingan and the Rinnegan Dojutsus with the Rikyo abilities, being capable of both Amaterasu and Tsukuyomi Gunjutsus, equipped with the Gunbai and a perfect Sasuno, control of the Jubi and the Gendo Maju with Hiroshima Senju's DNA implanted in him so he could use the Mokyo Kekkai Genkai and perform the Yin-A release ninjutsu while being an expert in Kenjutsu and Taijutsu. And seriously, I'm not talking about the Koyo no Konyuchi Furento Yoririgu Jimchiri Kengendo Rinden Tenshin Uchiya Madara Ha 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 with the Eternal Mangekyo, which is capable of Enten Amaterasu, Izanami and Izanami Tsukuyomi Genjutsu, and his 2 original Rinnegan, which grant Chuchiyo Sotu, Shurdo, Tendo, Ninjagoyo, Jikudio, Gaijudio, Gendo, Bashio, Tenon, Shibion, Tenshion, Shiryo Tenshin, Tengayon Shinshin, and Buntio Sozo, and a 3rd Tomio Rinnegan on his forehead capable of Koton, Futon, Roshion, Doton, Sukon, Moton, Roton, Incheon, Yochon, and even Omorianton Jutsu, equipped with the Gunbai capable of using the Uchiha Genshin and a Shakyo because he is the master in Kenjutsu and Taijutsu, a perfect Sasuno that the Akio no Mangekyo Taicho controlled the Jinbu and the Ginjo Majin with Hiroshima Senju's DNA implanted to his chest and his 4th Rainbow Henkyo clones guarding him and the 9 Gumbio floating behind him after he absorbed Senjutsu of the 1st Hokage, entered the Rikyo Senjutsu mode, cast Mokyo Tsukuyomi on everybody, and used Shinyo Koton so he could use their chakra while they're under Genjutsu. And I'm not talking about the Sage Mode Sage of the 6-Pass Shinju Shuriken Gendo Rin Intention Super Saiyan 4 Uchiha Madara Ha 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 with the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan Rinnegan Mystic Eyes of Death's Perception and the Gyas Dojutsu, equipped with the Shining Trapezoidal while casting the Super Tenkai Gurren Lagann at his Sasuna, controlling the Golden Experience Requiem stand, and having the original Vampire after Akira able to tap into the Speed Force, wearing the Kamen Rider Black RX suit with the Gendo Mojion, with Hiroshima Senju's DNA implanted into him, and the Mokyo Kekkai Genkai can perform Yin-Yang release ninjutsu while being an expert in Kenjutsu and Taijutsu while have eating Popeye spinach. I'm talking about the Sage of the 6-Pass, Jim Chidkuriken, Gendo Rende Tenshin, Legendary Super Saiyan 4, Uchiha Madara Ha 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 with the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, Rinnegan, Mystic Eyes of Death's Protection, and the Gyado Jutsus, equipped with the Shining Trapezoid while casting the Super Top Tinkering Gurren Lagann, and after his Susuno, controlling the Golden Experience Requiem stand, having become the original vampires, after absorbing Alkalida as well as the God Hand, able to tap into the Speed Force, wearing the Kamen Rider Black RX suit with Kryptonian DNA implanted in him and having eaten Popeye spinach while possessing quantum powers like Dr. Manhattan and having mastered Hokkien Shinken. So yeah, that's stupid. So you're telling me I can't use certain jutsu unless I pay money? Okay. You can't pull them from scroll, so I have to pay money to get this Vaster to play the game. Yeah. So that leads to people just buying the best one. You just need to buy whatever season pass had the best characters in it, and then just using that jutsu. But that's not even the worst part about it. Because the combat is where it kind of falls. Where it falls. So yeah, you have a ton of jutsu, but if they're all fucking locked behind a paywall, what's the point of putting them all in? Let me take it back for a sec, though. Let me take it back. Bandai. Let me take it back real quick. Be back on your side. The combat and the movement. Surely you can save us. Now, if you know me, which not many of you do, and if you're watching this video and you enjoy me yelling about fucking anime, hey, subscribe real quick. I appreciate it. But you know me. I don't like Xenoverse. Dragon Ball Xenoverse was a terrible game. The one they put on the PSP too, I don't remember what it's called. It was basically Xenoverse as well. The combat in it was terrible. It's very stagnant. It's very blocky, bunchy. It's just bad in general. So does Naruto Shinobi Strikers remedy that? It's a ninja game. There's got to be tons of shit you could do, right? Well, no. It kind of falls flat. It's mid. It's mid at best. It's not terrible, but it's not convoluted. It's not complicated. So one of the accessories you have is a weapon. You put whatever weapon on your character, and your character now has that weapon. The problem is, your melee now becomes whatever weapon you put on that character. If you put on boxing gloves, you'll do a boxing club combo.
If you put on fucking swords, you'll do a sword combo. And certain weapons are better than other weapons. So that's already number one. The taijutsu, one of the big aspects of one of the main characters, Rock Lee. The taijutsu is ass. Yeah, there's fucking just one punch. In fact, you press your punch button, if you're a certain amount of feet away from your opponent, you'll fucking fly to them with your arms out, waiting to do your punch combo. Okay? That's pretty bad. Blocking is pretty useless, and substitution, it's on cooldown. You get to use it once and it goes to cooldown. You're able to change what substitution is. It's not fucking cool. So taijutsu's out the window. But, like Xenoverse, Naruto has my biggest problem. So Xenoverse at least tried with their fucking melee combat classes. I've seen some people be able to pull some stupid shit. Even though the moves were dumb and I still don't like the combat, Xenoverse's big thing was using Ki Blast and just spamming Ki Blast and spam Ki Blast. Naruto's no different. So we already established how the VR masters work. Well, when you get those broken jutsus, you know what you do? You just spam them. It's bad. It's not fun. Because all it is get the most broken jutsu that controls the most area of effect and spam it. Now, there's certain metas. I've seen some people do the Shadow Strangle jutsu to scalpel insta-kill things. Yeah, it's bad. So, the combat itself is clunky at best. Your jutsus can collide and nullify each other. Why would you play anything other than the attack, range, or healing? To be honest, because the defense, it's not that great. I'm going to throw out this fucking water wall, and everybody's just going to walk around it. They're not going to get, because you lock onto your characters, and you just press buttons. It's not intuitive. It's not fluid. It's blocky. It's mid at best. The movement itself, they do it realistic in a way of if you were someone controlling this. So you have a charge jump, you can run on walls, and if you're mid-air about to fall into the chasmous abyss below, because a lot of the levels have just giant fucking death traps on the floor, you could throw a kunai and it would zip line you over to the wall. The movement's not bad. It does not feel as graceful as it could be. But so you got a gacha game system. You have tons of fucking DLC locking certain jutsus behind it, and your combat's mid. And most of your combats just spam the best move you have. Wait for them to go on cooldown. You could actually charge your moves to go there off cooldown like sooner, but who the fuck would do that? And now let me even take it a step further. Let me talk about the game mode. Naruto Shinobi Strikers was mostly negative upon release. Even before Steam did the changes to its rating system, Naruto Shinobi Strikers was mostly negative, and it's for a fucking reason. It's because the game was bad, connectivity was bad, the party system, how you connected to each other was bad, but the content. So there's tons of VR missions, all the way from C to A, and I'm not going to act like they're the most intuitive. No, it's mainly go beat up these bad guys, capture this thing, defend this thing. Oh well. It's cool. You got to go be fucking ninjas with your friends fighting NPCs. But if you don't fancy that, the only other thing you get to go do is PvP. Yeah, competitive. And 9% of the time, it's not team deathmatch. It's whatever event they're hosting, which right now it's the Ninja World Leagues. But it's capture the flag, control points, or deathmatch. That's it. There's nothing else. Now I'm asking them to make a giant fucking story for you to follow? No, not at all. But that's all. You can already experience 90% of the game within 2 hours. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that just stupid that we're expected? And when this game released, it was pretty expensive. It was a $60 release. Now it's only $20. But the Ultimate Edition is still $80, by the way. And the Ultimate Edition has to include all the season passes. So you definitely got to get the Ultimate Edition. You won't spend $80. Somehow they made this game from fucking 2018. It still cost $80. I find that mind-boggling. This game, at best, is $30 with all the DLC. At best. But, you know, this is exactly what Bandai has always done. They take Naruto, they milk it, you say, fuck, that sucked. And Bandai goes, well, if you don't like it, don't buy it. But I'm the only one that's going to publish it, so you'll never see another one from anybody else. So the only way you're gonna play this shit is for me. Yep. We're constantly stuck in the cycle of Bandai Namco fucking us in the ass, letting us rest for about a year, and then dropping another game that's just terrible and doing it all over again. Bandai Namco, I know you don't listen to me. I know I'm still that faceless voice yelling into the void, screaming at you. But Shinobi Strikers was your end. You were able to recreate what people reveled about Tenkaichi. You were able to do that with this. You had Naruto. You had the chance. You had so much funding, source material, whatever you want to choose. Naruto Shinobi Strikers is a shit game. It's not fun. It gets boring after a couple hours. And to be honest, it's surprising that it's still supported to this day. No, it's not surprising. Because the people who play this game fucking want to have a Naruto game to play. A Naruto game with good combat that allows you to choose whatever jutsu and make your own custom fucking IMVU character. Yep, that's all we want. And no matter what, you'll never get that. So yeah, be cynical like me. Be pissed off. But I wouldn't support these motherfuckers. And again, when Naruto fucking Boruto X Naruto Shippuden Chronicles comes out, don't buy the shit. Don't buy it. Let it flop. I know you want to play a Naruto game, but there's no reason to waste your fucking money on it. No reason to waste your money on this shit. There's plenty of games out there that are still good and that still deserve your money, even if they're dead. Looking at you, Black Clover. You guys enjoyed this video? Drop me a like. Comment down there if you agree or disagree with me. I'll argue with you. I will. If you enjoyed the content I've been producing, subscribe. I'm still working on this series. I have plenty of games to go through. I hate to say that I have all the fucking Sword Art Online games to go through. But next, we're going to tackle something that, surprisingly, if you ignore all the child porn, is a really good game. Yep, next we're going to be talking about Made in Abyss. Fuck you, Bandai Namco.